Alright guys, today's video is going to be about thermostat on a car. If you're wondering how a thermostat works, there's like a little thing in there. When the engine heats up about 180 or 160, that thing opens like this. It opens like the hose. And I need to be careful because hot water will come out of here. Alright, that's just cold water. Alright, and this side, the water pump's over there. Alright? Alright, now, let's get into, like, reality of this. Alright? Well, let me think about it. Well, how the thermostat works, okay? You've got your water pump, your engine, and your radiator. And the hoses and crap. On my 78, thermostat was 160 or 180, something like that. And it would run around that. Usually when the gauge would get to about normal, that thermostat would open. Your thermostat will open. When the engine heats up, it should. And if it doesn't, you got a malfunctioning one. It will open up and let water through. Cold water, or water that's been through the radiator. And it goes through, engine's cooled down, and then it's back to normal. Or it's back to cold. And it comes through. Dang it. Well, it comes through, and you've got your pistons, and your pistons have nothing to do. If your coolant gets in the pistons, it'll warp your head. Alright? So it gets in, it goes through the little veins in the motor somehow. There's like little jets and crap. It's not jets, but holes. Goes through, and as it heats up, it hits that dang thermostat. That thermostat goes ping and opens and lets that hot water into the radiator and circulate, so your motor don't overheat. Now, this other way is a thermostat malfunction. Okay, if your thermostat's malfunctioning, your truck will overheat. Sometimes it'll go all the way to hot on the gauge, and it won't open. And sometimes it'll open a little bit. That's not good. Now, and eventually it might open up, but by then you're going to have blown head gasket, you're going to have blown warped heads and everything else. And your engine might seize. So that's one thing you should check. But like here on this setup, I got a 78 Bronco Ford. This setup is almost like a thermostat. The water hose is thermostat from like the water pump. And over there is the output from the motor. Alright, we've got a fire going down there. And I can see a little bit of steam coming out. It takes a little bit of time for the hot water to come out. We gotta wait, because, oh, here we go. Now this is your motor, alright? There's hot freaking water. Aye! Yeah, that's very hot water. Ah! And usually it would most likely be antifreeze in your engine. Ow! That burnt. Yeah. You see how that water's boiling like that. Now, it'll do that, and look at it sizzling. Heat my boot up. Oh yeah, boot's steaming now. Now, we're fixing to find out if it starts shooting out of there. Oh yeah, it is. It works something like that. And that water will be getting pumped into the radiator, and then the thermostat's open, and then it shuts. And it runs and runs and runs and gets hotter and opens up, and there should be like sort of warm and cool water. And I'll show you, I'll give you like a little tip on how the thermostat opens. Well, I'll show it to you. This water's just getting up the temp, like on a motor. But the water would not be boiling. It shouldn't be, or there's a bad issue. See that steam coming off there? It's operating pretty normally. It's trying to come out of that side, but it can't. I got my hose hooked up. But like I said, on my 78 Bronco, whew, the thermostat, there is no thermostat actually. I took it out. I took the thermostat out, cut the innards out of it, and just put the little plate back in there so it wouldn't warp the steel. So I put it in there, and as it's in there, I was like, what about the heater? The heater don't work anyway. So, and my dad said the heater will not work because it's not going to heat up water temperature. So, it might after a little while, after it's warmed up, but it'll stay cooler. And you can do that with your car if you want. Pull the thermostat out, doesn't matter. Won't hurt nothing. But you need to take you got to put like either a freaking ring that goes in there so it does not warp your head or anything. Now, that's a manifold that's on. You can see here that it's... Alright, let's open it. Let's pretend that we're opening the thermostat. Ow, 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 ow! You see that? Thermostat's open, 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 open. And then eventually, once the engine cools down, thermostat lets go, and opens and shuts. And then it shuts when it's back up to heat. And it's just cold water coming out of there now. And you can see that is how a car thermostat works. I will catch you on the next video. Bye.